Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing something a little different on the channel. We're going to be kind of doing just one take, just kind of going through it. But I really wanted to showcase some dark matter guns that I have, as well as some different class setups that I think some experienced players are going to benefit from, especially those that have done the camo grind and want to actually use the guns now. And so I've earned dark matter on 4 weapons so far. I think I earned it yesterday. This camo grind was really something for the books. This is not something I would have been able to do when I was younger, even though back then I played more video games. It just so happened that I had a lot of free time, and in between a lot of my pursuits in my career, I had the chance to really chill out for a few days. And so I focused on getting this grind done, and it just makes me feel a little better that now that I've gotten older, I can still kind of keep up with a lot of the changes going on in gaming. And overall, I think Black Ops 6 is a success, and I'm happy to be here for this game and go through the launch and the beta and see what it has to offer. I'm looking forward to this next year of Call of Duty. But without me yapping anymore, let's get into this, and I'm going to mute my mic and we'll kind of inspect some guns and walk you through some classes, alright? Hope you guys enjoy, and drop a like or subscribe if you do. Or don't. Alright, so right here we have the XM4 class. Let me just kind of walk you guys through this right here. So we're running the XM4. We're running this with the Kepler red dot that comes with the blueprint. The compensator to reduce a lot of that horizontal recoil, improve some of that gun kick just a little bit. And then we're going to be running the vertical foregrip to mitigate on, I'm sorry, what am I saying? The vertical foregrip is for the horizontal recoil, the compensator's for the vertical. A lot of vertical and horizontals going on there. We're going to be running the reinforced barrel, and what this does is that it extends out that damage range as well as the bullet velocity. So this is an overall pretty well-rounded build, and the way this class is kind of set up is to really be that standard issue that can perform well in a lot of different scenarios. And so you've got the XM4 for a primary, follow that up with the Gunfighter Magnum, which is the GS45. This variant of mine that I've created runs the some kind of optic, a compensator, gain twist barrel for extra velocity, extended mag, so you will be missing your shots, and of course rapid fire, which is unlocked a little later on, but this is a great attachment. With that, you're going to be running the stim shot. What am I saying? Doing the stim shot and the frag grenade, as well as the trophy system. These kind of utilities, these are great for holding down lanes and kind of and really establishing some map control. That's what this class is for. With flak jacket, immune to explosives. Dispatcher, earn those UAVs and counter UAVs a little faster. Gearhead, you earn 2 of these trophy systems, which is great for really locking down an area. You're going to need the gunfighter perk to run this class. After that, let's go on a quick little trip here. Let me starting with the MP5. This is a beautiful gun. This blueprint comes with the first prestige. Alright, overall this is a gorgeous blueprint and I just love the way this looks. You know, one thing about dark matter is that you can actually see the more you fire it, there's these kind of red,
Capturing. Protect my 6.
these embers that kind of show up. As you can see it in the gun now. It's a great little detail, I like it. So let's walk you through this class. So, you're running the C9. I'm using the blueprint that you get with prestiging. Forgot the name of it. But essentially with this you're going to be running compensator, ranger foregrip. This is to mitigate on recoil, vertical and horizontal. The ranger foregrip has a little benefit that it also improves sprinting move speed, which is perfect for advancing and definitely being aggressive. Gain twist barrel for velocity, extended mags 2 so that you can get those quad feeds and really take down a good chunk of those enemies. Balance stock, this has a bunch of different benefits, but really what this is good for is that strafing move speed, which is that side to side. And so the class, like with a primary like this, it's really supported again by the secondaries. In this case, you've got the Grekhova Pistol, and on this I'm running the suppressor, reinforced barrel, extra velocity, damage range, extended mags, ergonomic grip. This has a great benefit in the sense that it improves your aim down sights, but also a lot of the dive to fire, speed to fire times, and so you can be very aggressive with that. But what really makes this pistol a great secondary is, let's say you run out of ammo with your primary, switch to your secondary, you've got the tac laser on this thing, and I know it looks a little goofy, but this lets you kind of strafe a little faster, and you have a bit more agility with this class when you're kind of aiming in like this. And so this pistol really is a great way of it's a good fallback option. You can also switch to the iron sights if you need those. Great class, love it. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, now we got another battle pass kind of blueprint, but the base gun will work just fine in this case. Right now we're running the Marine SP. Let's go ahead and inspect it. Alright, so this is a great shotgun, and as you can see what makes it really great is, again, that tactical laser. This is a great feature they added in Modern Warfare 3, and I just feel like it really enhances the shotguns in this game because you get the benefits of aiming down sights, as you can see. Look at that spread versus this. It's almost a little tighter, and so you get a bit more range out of it. It's got pretty good hip fire. Sorry, my character's like talking way too loud. It's got some pretty good agility, and so if you really want to utilize the Omni movement, you can definitely get a lot out of that. So overall, great gun. And the way I've kind of set up this class is that you're running this shotgun, you're running it with the combat barrel, which improves your sprint to fire. This is a very important stat for shotguns, and so that makes it a lot more agile. Ranger foregrip, this improves that sprinting speed. Not really going to need that horizontal recoil too much because it is a shotgun. Combat stock, again, sprint to fire, slide to fire, dive to fire. Improving all these timings makes these shotguns more reactive. Tac laser so that you can do the tactical stance, which tightens up your spread, and rapid fire so that you can increase your output down range, and so you can definitely keep up a fight. It's not a crazy huge change from 63 to 71 rounds per minute, but I feel like, especially if you're taking on teams of 2 or 3, you're going to find some success with that. So let's talk about this class. You've got the 9mm pistol, and the way I run this is with an optic, some kind of compensator. I run the ported because it has a lower fire rate, CHF barrel, so you can get 2 tap headshots and quick draw grip. So a class like this, you got the shotgun, and then at range, if you need to switch over to this thing, you can. Really just kind of pace your shots. You can definitely hit some targets at range. Or you can spam it. This is a great versatile pistol, the 9mm. Yeah, very slick. You're going to be running that with 2 smokes with the Tactical Expert wildcard, a Molotov so you can lock down lanes, and Warcry so that you can have extra mobility. Running all of the strategist perks, flak jacket, fast hands, quartermaster, fast hands so you can switch your pistol faster, and quartermaster so that you can really get into the objective, have an extra war cry as well. So the way a class like this can really succeed is when you have everything kind of going together and you can get that movement off. With a class like this, you're going to want to switch over to that knife. And let's go over to the next one. Alright, so let's get into this class. Right now we're running the classic AK-74U, or my bad, just the 74. And this class is going to really succeed at locking down lanes, and while that XM4 really leaned into being versatile and being able to do a lot of things but have a little bit of that lane control, this class is really all about that. With that 50 round mag, you're not really going to be flying around the map like an SMG user, and so you're really going to want to use this to peek and pre-fire some different lanes.
Don't let them get close.
This is a great class for that.
Securing B.
Let's talk about it really quick. Let's pull this thing up. So you're running the... Hold on. Just capping that objective. I was like, what is that noise? So with this, you're going to be running the suppressor. You're going to be running... I don't know why there's a sight on this one. I don't have one equipped. I guess it's glitched out. But you're running the suppressor, reinforced barrel, ranger, sprint. So, you know, we've already gone through this. Here we got the ergonomic grip, which instead of sprint to fire, it's aim down sight speed. That makes it a little bit more reactive, especially if you get caught in close quarters. Combat stock, which is the first time I've put this on, but this is flinch resistance and aim walking movement speed. So again, that helps with fighting in those gunfights and kind of strafing left to right. Target laser, so that you have reduced idle sway and your reticle goes where it's aiming. Recoil springs, because you aren't running a compensator, and you definitely want to run the gunfighter wildcard. Follow this up with a anti-air launcher. You got smokes, blast traps so that you can rotate, blast traps so that you can lock down some kind of flank on your position. You'll be running ghost, forward intel, and cold-blooded. This combination of perks is going to give you the recon specialty, which is going to let you really see where people are on the map in those first few seconds. Forward intel, so you know where to go. Cold-blooded, so you don't get blown to bits by those kill streaks. And ghost, this works well because we have that suppressor, and so we're really able to stay off the map, kind of hang back, and take care of targets. Alright, and so this is kind of like a bonus one. I just unlocked this Mastercraft Dark Matter. I'm very proud of it because I actually spent the little extra money to get the Vault Edition for the game, and so really happy with the way this turned out on this blueprint. Let's check it out. Alright, let's talk about this gun really quick. Um, with this being the blueprint, I was lucky enough to have access to some really good attachments right off the jump, but I decided to actually switch it up a lot while still kind of preserving the look that this bundle had. And so we're running the CHF barrel, which is a first in this video, and basically what this does is turn the entire body into a one-hit kill. So fantastic for that. I personally, I can hit my shots. I just feel more comfortable running this. Alternatively, the reinforced barrel also works well. This is going to be more useful for Warzone. This is more for multiplayer. We're going to be running the lightweight handguard to prevent that aiming idle sway, which is going to really deter you when you're aiming down your sights. And so let's just kind of lock onto the end of this building here. As you can see, even with all of the attachments, we still have quite a bit of idle sway, and this can definitely throw off your shot at long range. And so unless you're going to focus or you're going to make use of that that target laser, you really want to have that installed on your gun. After that, we got the commando grip. This is a good alternative to the quick draw grip because you don't want that flinch resistance. You also help out your sprint to fire here. Heavy stock, flinch resistance, target laser as we see before. And this is, I'd say, is kind of the best way to run this gun. Alternatively, you could take out that CHF barrel and throw on a suppressor so you can stay back. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that? I think this class kind of works. This kind of works well either way. Just a sick inspec. Alright, we're kind of going to work through building this class together because I actually hadn't set this up before I got here. So I'd say with a sniper like this, I really want to focus on having something that can work in that close range. And so you could choose the Amaretta Grekhova build if you want, as I mentioned earlier. Alternatively, you can switch out the suppressor for the weighted stock. And so then you get something like this, which this kind of extends out to medium range, and you can definitely hit targets. Like for instance, this choke point right here. This gun is already pretty low recoil at that, and so you know having this kind of pocket SMG definitely helps. Run that 30 round mag, run that 60 round mag on this if you want, and I think these two make a great combo. After that, we've got smokes. As a sniper, I feel like it's important to be able to rotate a lot. Alternatively, you can also use the spy cam if you want to go for wall bangs. Molotov. I personally just chose this because you want to lock down a lane, or you can use a blast trap to cover a flank. If you're feeling a bit more aggressive, Combat Axe is a great pick for snipers. I know people, you can definitely get caught out in the open. There's many times where, like, let's say you're entering this room, right, and you don't know where the enemy might be. Rather than pushing with the sniper out, you could, at a kind of miss there, you could kind of take that little extra second, use that tomahawk. And so yeah, I think this works great. With snipers, I definitely would say stay away from red perks. You're gonna want to kit it out something like Ghost or Ninja, Tracker, Engineer. Forward Intel is good too if you really want to kind of hang back, play a bit more cautious. And then you've got Vigilance, which is gonna keep you away from counter UAVs. Or you could scrap the extra 2 attachments that you get. So I think I'm running a. Let's take out this commando. Alternatively, you could run perk greed, so you have the recon bonus, and then you can also throw on dexterity, which is auto equipped. And basically, what that does is kind of when you jump and you see that extra wobble, dexterity is gonna take care of that for you and let you keep yourself on target more. So a lot of different ways you can kit out this sniper. I know the frost line is also in the game. I personally just feel like it has too much idle aim sway to actually be reliable. So big fan of this gun. I would pair this up well with a tac insert, or if you want, use the trophy system to lock down your area. And yeah, I think these are some great classes, and really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different than what I've normally recorded, but I wanted to actually make a proper guide. And before I head out, I think I just want to say that I will be making some more Black Ops 6 guides. Especially in terms of kind of using the Omni movement and holding on to different lines of sight. As a bit of a veteran player now, I think I've been playing Call of Duty since I was 11, so let me do the math. About 14 years now, which is crazy to think. I've built up quite a decent amount of game knowledge on how this kind of engine works, and so yeah, look forward to those. I really hope you guys stick around for that. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, holler at your boy, share, Twitter, Facebook, X, whatever it's called now. Alright, see you guys later.